This is a tiny PC. Well, it's not tiny. That's what I said the first time round. But it's been 4 years since I got this up and running and wondering if it still works. So we're going to switch it on for the first time in 4 years. See what happens. It's got a switch on the power supply on the back, so I'm going to switch that on now. And then I'm going to check the monitor's on, which it is, and then I'm going to press the power button. And we've got FX5 to 100 here. We've got a Celeron 2.4 gigahertz Celeron D, 512 meg of RAM, and maybe I took the hard drive out of it. That's unfortunate. I thought I might have left the Windows XP install on here, but anyway, it still powers up, still works, and one of the main reasons why I wanted to show this again was because I don't think I showed the keyboard and mouse in the last video, and we've got a properly branded tiny mouse here, which is optical, looks super cheap. We've got a tiny branded keyboard, and then the case as well. It looks kind of like a little bit like a compact PC. Maybe they got some inspiration from the design of the compact PCs that are out there. I'm going to cut now to 4 years ago when we first had a look at this PC, because I'll go into detail about what I did and what's inside this machine. This is a tiny computer. Well, it's not tiny, it's quite big, but the company name is Tiny, which you can't see. I'll just move that back slightly. Here's the logo at the bottom. Tiny was a British computer company that went into administration in 2002 and were bought by the Time Group, who also later went into administration. I've no idea what's in this. It's just a Celeron D on the front. When I picked it up there was a bit of a rattle, and from the back we can see it looks fairly modern. 4 USB ports, network and audio built into the motherboard, graphics and modem, and what's this here? It looks like a TV card perhaps, a separate graphics card, Foxconn fan there. So let's open it up, have a look what's inside and see what we've got. On top is a tiny serial number and a Windows XP Home Edition sticker, so that should probably help us age it, but it'd be interesting to see if this was built when it was just tiny or whether it was from when Time took over. See if we can get this off. Let's see what's inside. Okay, we have got a red MSI motherboard. We've got a shiny graphics card, one stick of RAM, and the power supply ISO 300 watt PFC power supply, IDE optical drive up there, disconnected power. Oh, what's this? This will be the sort of bracket for directing fan air to that. Look, and there's even a filter for it that's come off. Interesting. Let's see if we can get a better look. There doesn't appear to be any very clear label on this, TN4000. Oh, here we go, FX5200 LP, meaning low profile for the graphics card. Modem. I might take this out to have a look at this. MS-6787 version 2 on the motherboard. And there is no hard drive because that's been removed. This is quite neat. They've done a fairly neat job of making these IDE cables thinner. So, should we connect it all up and see if it works? Excuse the poor video work. Okay, here we have the system ready to switch on. What I didn't show you was that there is a tiny branded keyboard and tiny branded optical mouse. So let's switch it on, and we are getting nothing. So let's switch it on. Yep. Why are we getting nothing? The problem is these motherboard headers have been disconnected, so we will need to reconnect all of these and then give it another try. Okay, let's try it again. There's no beep. There's nothing on the display. I've taken out the graphics card. I'm trying the onboard graphics. This was the graphics card. Pretty interesting colour scheme. And we are getting nothing. We have pulled out the Connexant modem. It's about as exciting as a modem gets. They're not very exciting. We'll try and switch it on again. Well, let's see if there's anything in the optical drives. There is not. I've taken this out. This is a TV tuner card with a Philips chip, and it's got audio in, S-video in, antenna in, RM, remote, FM and audio out. So with that out, let's try switching it on again. And we still have nothing on screen. So I am going to check I have plugged in the right monitor. I'm pretty sure I have, but I'm going to double check it anyway. Yeah, it is the right monitor. I am now testing the power supply, which is normally something I try and start with. That's all fine. Let's check the CPU. Yeah, also fine. So let's try taking the memory out. have a 512 megabyte stick of DDR333 memory. It's by Micron Technology. I don't know what attempt we're up to now. Oh, it's working. I've put a hard drive in there. It's from a different system, so I don't know, you know, how likely it is to work. Also, are they using a graphics card because the built-in one's broken? Okay, well, let's try a fresh install of Windows. Still got the right date, 12th of January 2020. Time's out by about an hour. It's got a Sony DVD rewriter, a Sony DVD-ROM. Let's just have a look at the PC health. CPU temperature 40 degrees, fan speed, voltage, all looks relatively okay. It's got a shutdown temperature. That's fine. 2.4 gigahertz, whatever it is. Let's switch off the logo so we can have a look. Boot sequence CD-ROM first. Celeron 2.4 shared memory. I'm going to boot from the CD and start installing Windows XP. Here we are running the Windows XP install. This is a favourite error message of mine when trying to reinstall Windows XP. Continue does not work, try again does not work, and cancel does not work. X also does not work. So you're stuck and basically have to start all over again. Yay! I was trying to repair the previous Windows XP install in this hard drive. It's having problems, so now I'm just going to format it and try a fresh install of Windows XP. Some time later. What is up with this built-in graphics card on this motherboard? There's something definitely up with it. Oh, hey, look at that. Wow. This is Windows Classic. Oh, that's a bit better. There's Classic, Windows XP. Psychedelic. Could we do like a screensaver and get something interesting? Trippy. going to be the most interesting. It's all pretty boring. That's something, isn't it? So let's look at device manager. Am I recording this? I am. Good. And let's see what it is doing for graphics. Display adapter S3 graphics. Oh my goodness, I can't even read that. Pro Savage DDR. Wow. Well, that is something, isn't it? That is definitely something. Well, I think I will put the graphics card back in. Wow. And with the FX 5200 graphics card in, we are looking much more healthy. But of course we'll need to install the drivers. Ah, that is what it was supposed to look like. What was it on? It was probably on that one originally. So, oh, it's got FX 5200, nice. Cool. There we go. An install of Windows XP. We've got a Geforce FX 5200. We've got a disk drive that I've put in. Got DVD-ROM, DVD rewriter, floppy disk, keyboard, mouse, monitor, plug and play. So audio controller, we need to install Celeron 2.4. Cool. Well, that's a working PC. Yeah. We got there in the end. I wanted to show you one more thing. 3D Mark score of 4,417 in 3D Mark 2000. Another cool thing is this built-in memory card reader, which has actually got a smart media slot, which is not something you tend to get on many memory card readers because it is an old memory card format that hardly anyone uses. But if you find an old camera, then this could be useful. It's also got SD, memory stick and compact flash and a USB thingy and a black floppy disk drive.